back with another reverse tie-dye video. So for this video, it's a little different than the Halloween one. I'm going to be focusing more on the tie-dye part rather than the print part. So in my last video, which I will put a link in the description down below, was my Halloween sweatshirt video, which was reverse tie-dye, where I just bleached it because I wanted that kind of orangish darker look. This one, I have a butterfly on a black crop top, and I already did all of the prep work needed for it. I can't get my camera to turn around, so I hope you guys were able to see that. I will have, obviously, the final product at the end of the video, but I already went ahead and put the print on here, and I'm making sure that it's all like pressed down so that way it doesn't leak through as much. But so far the Halloween one is looking really, really well. And this one I'm planning to spray the bleach, and then where there's bleach at, it will be orange, and then you take colors and you put dye over that. So I'm gonna do the swirl dye on it, or pattern on it, and put dye on it. I'm thinking like blues and maybe some fuchsia, some purple, and give it kind of that like dark neon look. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm in my garage, so I have to move to get the light sensor so we have light. There we go. All right, lights back on. So, since I've already got the pattern on here, I'm gonna start spraying. Again, if you want to know more about how to put the pattern on there, what best works for it, look at my other video, and let's get going. So we're gonna grab our bleach, and I have cardboard under the shirt already, and we're gonna spray. Don't forget to wear clothing that you don't mind getting dirty, and also work in a space that you don't mind getting bleach all over, like outside or in a garage. I guess if you don't mind getting your bedroom all bleached, like, be my guest, have fun with that. But I mind, so does my mom. Remember to dab your area that you have sprayed where your pattern is at, so that way it doesn't leak through as much. Yeah, it might leak through a little bit, but you want to try and keep it from not doing that as much. Wow, this got some like good coverage on it. I'm thinking, since I have cardboard underneath and the pattern won't go all the way through, that I'm going to flip the cardboard around and spray a little bit on the back when I'm done spraying this front, which I don't think I want to spray anymore. Maybe just like one more little spritz, because it's really, really orange right now. So we're just gonna do one more. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. And I'm gonna pat it down real quick, and then I'm gonna turn it over and spray the back a little bit, so that way it gets some color on it, because I don't want just like a plain black shirt. That's kind of boring. Alright. Now we are going to flip the cardboard box and the shirt. I'm gonna lay it out again. I'm just gonna do some like uneven spraying. It's on like a thick spray, like a mist, so it's gonna get some coverage, so I'm gonna do it far away, try to only get some areas. See how that turns out. I'm gonna dab some of it to not have some areas soak in as much. I don't think it took. There we go, all right. All right, so now we have this like weird looking spot pattern on the back of it, which I don't hate very much. All right, now we're gonna pull the butterfly off, which is interesting. So this happened with my Halloween shirt. The bleach turned it more white than I was thinking it was. So, it's just not bad. It's not bad. I don't hate it. All right, this butterfly looks great. So I'm going to take this and go rinse it real quick, and I will meet you back for the tie-dyeing part. All right, and we're back. So it is a little bit later at night, so it's gonna be a little bit harder for you to see. But, ooh, that's a shadow. So I have my butterfly. I just rinsed it real quick. You do have to have your shirt wet when tie-dyeing, otherwise the dye will not soak in. So I am going to do a spiral with this butterfly shirt. I have fuchsia, green, lime green to be exact, and I think this is like dark blue or something like that. It's a little hard to see with the camera. So I'm just going to take a spot. I don't want it to be centered. I want it to be a little off-centered, so I think I'm gonna go in one of its bottom wings and start spiraling from there. What you do with the spiral, here, I'm gonna move my phone a little bit. Yes, I am recording on my phone because I don't have a better video camera. This is the best I got. So, you just take a spot and you pinch it and you just start twisting it around your fingers, kind of like what you do with like a spaghetti fork. You just twist. You just keep twisting till it kind of all gets bunched up. And then you kind of just like make it all go together in its direction. So now you've got this like little twisty thing, or spiral, whatever you want to call it. And then you take your rubber bands, which if you get a tie-dye kit, which is what this is from, you get gloves, rubber bands, and then your dyes. And so I'm just going to, it's a little difficult on this one. I'm just going to grab it and put the rubber band around it to the best of my ability, which it is not wanting to cooperate. Okay, redo. Because I don't know what happened there. Pinch, twist. All right, there we go. Take my other rubber bands. You can put as many or as little. I suggest doing minimum of 4. You can do a minimum of 2. It's really up to you. I'm probably going to do maybe 1 or 2 more than 4. Just because I want there more spaces for colors, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 more. All right, so this one is going to take a little bit longer than the Halloween one. The Halloween one, basically all you did was bleach, then rinse it out, and then dry it, and it was done. That's all you had to do with it. This one, since you have to bleach, rinse it out, then put dye on it, and then that dye has to set for like, I like to have it set for 24 hours. Whatever. Just to make sure that the dye really soaks in, especially because this is, I believe, a polyester blend. I feel like since it's bleached, the dye will soak in a little bit better, but I do not know. I will let you guys know if it doesn't. If it doesn't, then you use this dye called RIT, and I haven't used that yet. I have other stuff that I'm going to dye with it, which I will make a YouTube video out of. This is bothering me. There we go. Okay. So, I will make another video out of this. So basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and dye with these colors. I'm gonna put gloves on because I don't like having ink all over my hands. I made that mistake one time and I had blue hands for like a week, so, and I'm not exaggerating, it like lasted for a week. It did fade throughout the week, but it lasted forever. And I had to go to work at Domino's. It was bad. Alright, so I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put that in there. Alright, so something that I just saw right off the bat was the dye was beating up when I put it on there. It wasn't soaking directly in. Some of it did soak in. So that's something that I'm paying attention to, is that it did beat up instead of soak in, which is just something to be aware of, that I might have to use the other dye for it. Just no big deal. We'll work with it. And we're gonna just give like a good generous amount to this to try and get it to soak up as much as possible. Me personally, I do not care if colors mix as much. I know some people don't like colors mixing because it gives it this weird brown color. If it was a plain white shirt or pants that I was doing this on, I would probably be more cautious on color mixing. But since the base color is already kind of like a blackish, brownish type thing, I'm not really gonna be too concerned on this one. Just some observations that I'm making, because I am doing this as I go along. I have not done this before. This is just as much of an experiment to me as it is for you guys watching. Some of the bleach is coming up from when I put the dye down as like orange spots, which like I'm a little interested as to if it like comes out like kind of like orange spotty, because like that sounds so cool. I'm like trying to remember everywhere that I put my colors at, because I don't want to go over colors again. And of course it's like dark outside, so it's hard to see where my colors went. I did other tie-dye projects not that long ago during quarantine because I was bored and I needed projects to do, and tie-dye has become like really in recently, and I love tie-dye. So I'll probably be wearing those in some of my videos because I love how they turned out. They're so cute. So yeah. At this point, because this shirt is so dark, I do not remember where I put my colors at. Like, it's not like a white shirt. I have no idea where my greens are at, where my pinks are at, where my blues are at. So we're just going with it and putting the color wherever. I'm just hoping it has a little bit of color in it because butterflies are colorful. So I wanted the butterfly to be colorful, you know? And I really like this green. How it's coming out on this paper towel is like really, really pretty. I'll show you guys. Oh, you guys can see it a little bit down here, how it's coming out kind of green. All right. Well, we're gonna leave it at that, especially because I don't want to waste all this dye on trying to get it to soak in if it's just not gonna take. So I'm going to move this inside to my mudroom and let it sit for 24 hours, and then what I will do is rinse it out. You want to rinse it out until the dye is running almost completely clear. Then you'll wash it like normal, dry it like normal, and then I will have the final reveal for you guys after I do all of those steps. Hoping it turns out really, really, really good. I want it to turn out good. If the color doesn't take, that's fine. I will show you guys how to do the other process. And yeah, so stick around. Hey guys, so here is the reveal of my butterfly shirt. I love it so much. I love how the colors turned out with it. It looks kind of dark, but it's still beautiful, so like dark and beautiful. I love how the butterfly looks on it. I think it's awesome. I'll show you guys the back. It's just a regular swirl. But I love this shirt so much. And as you can see, it's like a crop top t-shirt, so it's perfect for the summertime and warm weather. But if you do want to wear it in the wintertime, it's super, super easy to make for wintertime. All you have to do is put a black long sleeve crop top underneath of it, which I've already done since I'm filming this one a little bit later than when I first filmed the tie-dye video when I was actually tie-dyeing it, and it was perfect for outside, kept me warm, and it looked really good underneath of it. So yeah, just put a black t-shirt, something more fitted. I like the crop top because then it still was a crop top down below, but if you want to just wear like a regular tank top or black long sleeve shirt, it will look just as good with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this butterfly shirt, and I will probably post more tie-dye videos. If you like this video, like and subscribe down below. If you didn't like it, come back later because I'll have different videos. Thank you.